Hello everyone, welcome to the 5 Minute Tech, and today we will be talking about programming principle DRY. The programming principle DRY is defined as every piece of knowledge must have a single, unambiguous, authoritative representation within a system. That piece of knowledge could be either a business logic or a programmatic algorithm. By business logic, it could be a ticket class, for example, and its behavior would be part of the business domain of your application. Programming algorithm is a program construct written to implement the logic. Example, encrypting a string. Now, this piece of knowledge in code, example, ticketing, should only appear once in the application. Consider we have a situation where you need to generate a ticket of different types. Example, you have movies, events, conferences, etc. And you need to trigger this behavior for all this in your application. So we will go hop on to Visual Studio and show you the scenario which I'm talking about. So consider you have three kinds of tickets: conference tickets, event tickets, and movie tickets. All these have their own properties, and if you see, they have been in their own order. Same way for event, this is how we will write probably a class which will have all the properties of the event, and same for the conference. Now consider this was a situation and you wanted to go dry. Then you would need to create a class which will encapsulate all these three and represent in a proper format. So in this representation, if you see here, we have not repeated the entities. We have made a single entity called ticket, which has all the properties which it needs to be utilized with its own details. Example is ID, name and price, presenters, date, description, image and genre. Similarly, we have a problem wherein what if a new feature comes and ticket should have an extra offer code. You might be inclined that you create your own logic everywhere. So each of those tickets, conference, events and movies have their own repetitions. But the solution is to create a single representation of your knowledge. Put the logic to ticket in one place, and then we can use the representation of this knowledge anywhere you need it. For example, buying a ticket could be a method in the class ticket, and you can reuse everywhere you want. Similarly, printing a ticket could be something which could be in one class, and that could be used by all kinds of tickets. So you'll be showing that right now. So if you see here, we have a ticketing class which does the basic work of printing a ticket. Now for each type of ticket, movie, conference and event, we are printing a different format and passing the ID, and we're returning the string which needs to be printed. This is a simple representation of how we'll be printing a ticket. Now to simplify this, we can write a simple class which will just have 2 lines of code and which will be doing the same stuff. And what we do here is we pass a simple type and the ID. This type could be of movie, event or conference, and the ID will be the number. So in this way we do not repeat ourselves as we do it here, and instead we have a simple representation in this method. Now we can also tend to overuse dry. We need to watch out for that. Now trying to apply dry to something which is used only once can lead to premature generalization, and it could lead to unnecessary coupling and unnecessary complexity. We should apply the dry principle only if our business logic doesn't have any duplication yet. Dry states that you shouldn't duplicate knowledge, and not that you should code to be able to reuse everything. Now two functionalities, even if they look very similar at first glance, can become very different in future, so don't need to use the dry there. If you have any doubt, it's better to copy your code and let it take different path, and we should definitely avoid ifs. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe to the channel. 5 Minute Tech. Wish you a fantastic day ahead. Take care.